Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your April 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. Leo, for this reading, I am using my Morgan Greer tarot cards along with the Romance Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and then also I will be pulling you an additional Angel Prayers Oracle card by Kyle Gray. And as always, if you are looking for additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly tarot forecast that I do offer here on my channel, please head on over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day. And of course, if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. Okay, so we have the Knight of Rods at the bottom of the deck, and this is actually the overall energy, Leo, for you for the month of April. Very nice. So the Knight of Rods, great energy. For some of you, you might have a lot of energy, to be honest, a lot of energy. You might find yourself to be incredibly passionate, very creative, maybe enthusiastic when it comes to a particular matter. This is a very fast-paced energy. So for some Leos, you might have a lot going on. Something might be happening very suddenly. For other Leos, you certainly could be traveling. Maybe you're moving house, maybe you're going on vacation. For some of you, certainly could be maybe getting into a relationship. This could be you getting into a relationship very quickly. You might even be moving in with your partner for some of you. Right at the center, I do have the Eight of Pentacles crossed by the Wheel of Fortune. So this is pretty amazing. So the Wheel of Fortune does represent karma and destiny. And I see many of you actually working very hard with the Eight of Pentacles. This is a worker energy. So for some of you, you're very focused on your work right at the start of the month, very, very focused on your work. If you don't work for a living, this could be some sort of project that you're working on, but I see you devoting a lot of time and energy into something, and honestly, whatever you put into this is going to come right back to you with the Wheel of Fortune here. So I think for some Leos, you're actually very blessed here right at the start of the month, because you've been working so hard when it comes to something. I think that financially, you know, this is really, really positive. The Wheel of Fortune is very blessed, fortunate energy. For those Leos that, you know, maybe you've been unemployed, for those Leos that have been looking to land a new job, this could actually be you landing a new job with the Wheel of Fortune and then the Eight of Pentacles. For some other Leos, if you've been trying to maybe advance within your career, this could definitely be you moving up within the company that you work for with the Knight of Rods and the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, you're maybe receiving some sort of recognition, maybe a raise, maybe a promotion. This is some very blessed energy that's with you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, this speaks of, you know, destiny. This is things happening at the precise moment that they're meant to happen. So for those of you that maybe are landing a new job, or maybe you're moving up within the company, this is something that's very much meant to happen. Financially, I think that things are looking really good for you, Leo. Pretty amazing, to be honest. At your foundation, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So for those Leos that maybe you started a business previously, honestly, with this combination, your business could be taking off. You could be really establishing yourself financially, creating a name for yourself. With this energy, with the Ten of Pentacles, of course, this is financial abundance, stability, security. For those of you that started a business, really, really establishing yourself financially. With the Ten of Pentacles, this also can represent an inheritance, money that's been within the, you know, in the family for many years, or many generations. So previously, there could have been some Leos that maybe received an inheritance or something like that. Also, you could have moved house, or maybe you are moving house with the Ten of Pentacles. This can represent real estate. Maybe for some Leos, you could have been waiting on moving house, because in the more recent past, you do have the Four of Pentacles. So this can be, you know, previously this could have been you holding out and waiting on something. And now that we have the Knight of Rods here as the overall energy for the month of April, for those Leos that maybe you've been waiting to be able to move to a new home, this could be you actually now maybe moving house because the timing is right. With the Four of Pentacles previously, this also could have been some more conservative Leos. You might have been trying to save your money with the Four of Pentacles. But also, you know, for some other Leos, I feel like this was you holding out, waiting to move house. For other Leos, you know, waiting on landing this new job or this raise or promotion. So amazing energy that's coming in for you. Crowning you, we have the Two of Cups here. So for some of you, you know, you have a lot going on. There's things definitely going on the financial front, you know, within your career, and then also you might have love. For some of you, you know, you have love on the mind. You could be thinking about your partner with the Two of Cups here. For those of you that are in a relationship, this could be you thinking about your partner. Again, there could be some Leos that maybe, you know, you're taking your relationship to the next level. You certainly could be moving in with your partner. For other Leos, this is some sort of relationship or partnership that's on your mind that's quite significant. For some of you, it's a family relationship. I feel like with this energy here, for those Leos that were trying to mend a family relationship or even a friendship, I feel like you're doing that now. This is some really good energy to work with. So for some of you, that's what you're doing. But a relationship is very significant with the Two of Cups crowning you, and then coming up in the near future, we also have the Two of Wands. So you have a couple of twos here. So this can definitely be a partnership, a friendship, a family relationship, maybe a business partnership that's quite significant. With the Two of Wands, you're very, very focused on the future. You're making a lot of plans for the future, Leo. And for some Leos, you're just about ready to walk down a new, exciting path in life. So for some of you, you're making a lot of plans because you are walking forward. You are moving down a new path. And for those of you that didn't start a business previously, this could actually be you maybe starting a business around the second, third week of the month. In the position of your power, Leo, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. So again, I see many of you in a really, really good place financially. You know, we have a nice progression here, Leo. We have the 8, the 9, and then the 10 of Pentacles. So this is pretty amazing. In a really, really good place financially. You have that financial security. For some of you, you're really planning for the future. So maybe you're putting some money away, especially if you're a Leo that has a family, you have children. This is you planning, you know, for your future, for your children's future, putting away money for your children, maybe a college fund or something like that. So this is really, really positive energy to work with. And then in the position of how those around you, Leo, are viewing you, we actually have the Queen of Swords, which is a more serious energy, which is a very determined energy. Someone who's very focused on the details. So I think that for some of you, you know, you've been working very hard to get to where you're at right now, you know, financially. So this is you maybe coming through a little bit more serious. You know, you appear to be a little bit more serious to those around you, because this is very important for you, your financial stability, your children's future. So for some of you, yeah, you're coming through a little bit more serious. For those of you that have landed a new job, this is you maybe signing a contract. If you're moving house, this is you maybe signing that contract. You could be also speaking to an attorney with the Queen of Swords. She can always represent an attorney. For other Leos, this could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini individual that's quite significant. For some of you that are in a relationship, potentially it could be with an air sign person. In your hopes and fears position, you do have the Nine of Swords. So this is just coming up in the hopes and fears position, so it's not happening. I think you're fearing, you know, for some of you could be fearing the worst, you know, fearing sleepless nights, fearing, you know, that mental energy where you're stuck in your head and you're really thinking about, you know, the what ifs, the negative side of things, you know, what can go wrong. For some of you, maybe you're working a lot, especially if you just landed a new job or a raise or promotion. So maybe you've taken on extra hours, and so this is you maybe fearing not getting a good night's sleep or something like that. But it's just in the hopes and fears position. It's not happening. So stay out of your head, stay positive, and stay focused, which I definitely see you doing, Leo. And now the energy that you're leaving the month with, Leo, and actually going into May with, is we have the Six of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here in this spread. So very, very focused. The majority of you are very, very focused on finances. With the Six of Pentacles, this is a very generous energy. And because, you know, some of you are doing so well financially, I feel like, yes, for some of you, you are going to be very generous. So there could be some Leos at the end of the month. Maybe, you know, someone has come to you, they ask, you know, maybe they're asking you for a loan or something like that. You just might be quite generous with friends or family at this time. Let me see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, for some of you, if you're finding yourself to be really generous here at this time, I think it would be with someone who's very close to you. So either family members, or maybe your spouse. So for some of you, this is you maybe very, very generous at the end of the month. But you could be receiving something as well. For some Leos, you could be receiving an opportunity to maybe even make more money, but this is really positive energy that's coming through for you. I see you being quite balanced here at the end of the month. I don't see you overspending, that's for sure. You're in a really good place, and I think you have some great energies to work with, Leo. So financially, it's going to be a wonderful month for you. Emotionally, I see it being a wonderful month for you. For those Leos that maybe you might have had some difficulties within a relationship, a friendship, a family relationship. I see you actually working on that relationship. I think that for some of you, you could be mending a relationship. Yeah, and I think it's going to be a wonderful month. So let me pull you an additional romance angel card, focusing on love and relationships for Leo. There we go. Wow. Very interesting. Okay. And then I'm also pulling you an additional Angel Prayers Oracle card. Additional guidance for Leo for the month of April 2017. Leo. Wow, that's really interesting. All right, so focusing on your love life, Leo, we actually have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So what do you know? You have so many Pentacles cards here in this spread, and now when I'm asking about your love life, we have the finances and career card that comes up. So for those single Leos, you know, honestly, you might be working too much. You might be working too much, or maybe you're just incredibly focused on yourself, incredibly focused on your career right now. And honestly, you might just be a little bit too busy, not really looking for love. For some of you, you're not really looking for love. For other Leos who are in a relationship, maybe you guys, like I mentioned earlier, you guys could be moving in together due to maybe financial matters. Maybe you want to save money. Maybe you want your partner to save money. So there could be some Leos that maybe you're moving in together. For other Leos, for those of you that are in a relationship, maybe you guys were struggling previously, but you know, you have some very blessed energy that's coming through for you now in the month of April. So I definitely see things improving on the financial front. The additional guidance card that I have for you, Leo, is take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Very interesting card. So for some Leos, you might have taken a step back from someone or something that was no longer serving you. And if you haven't done this already, maybe you're going to be doing this in the month of April. For some of you, you need to take a step back. Very, very interesting. For some of you, this might be on the career front. So for some of you, maybe you're working a job that maybe there was no room for advancement. To be honest, with this Wheel of Fortune, this Eight of Pentacles, you might be landing a new job. Yeah, and you took a step back from maybe a position, career path that just was no longer serving you. You needed to move on for some of you. And then for other Leos, you certainly could be doing this in the month of April. For some of you, you need to take a step back. Maybe you need to even take a second look at someone or something. So very, very interesting messages here. Leo. But overall, I think it's going to be honestly an amazing month for you, especially on the financial front. So Leo, I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I do wish you a wonderful month of April. Take care.